Hey YouTube, coming at you with my second Fossil Cup team, and if you saw my video yesterday, I said Lanturn is sort of a must in this meta just with all the Poliwrath, and then like everyone's using Jellicent now because Jellicent's the hardest answer to Poliwrath, so I think Lanturn is a must. So I was looking through my team. Actually, what actually happened was I tried different combos. I tried Ludicolo, just like I tried like a triple anti-Poliwrath team with Ludicolo. I just found I was like, there's a lot of steals popping up. I'm like, okay, if I have the answer for Lanturn, maybe I should run like a team to deal with the steals as well. So I was looking through my Pokemon and I was like, okay, Escav is probably one of the better steel counter users in this meta, and it gives you some play against Poliwrath as opposed to Lucario, which just gets lit up. And I'm like, Lucario with the new move. Let's do it. So I tested out an EBB style team. You're going to see some good wins. Two just absolute, like this one and I think the last one, just absolute hard counters. I had absolutely zero play against, and then some mix and mash here. So this is just a hard counter, so tough lead. I mean, no matter what you're going into Escav anyways, get hit with the Flyer Mantine. At least I have Aerial Ace here. And I think I get hit with like a Poliwrath or something in the back. So I think Aerial Ace is kind of a must on Escav in this meta for two reasons. One is there's not a lot of Flyers, but there's Pelipper and Mantine. So it's worth running Aerial Ace so you have something to throw at them. And then Aerial Ace also hits super effective against Poliwrath, so it's nice to have it for that reason. So I think Aerial Ace Draw Run is probably the right combo to use here. Like, I took Mantine down to the deep red. That's pretty good. So now Lucario with 2 shields is going to have to try to win this. Letting this go, obviously, because it does not matter at this point. There you go. Take it out. In comes Lucario. Great answer there. And, oh, Azumarill. So, yeah. It's an Azumarill. Fairy. Hard counter because Force Palm is resisted. I can get off a Thunder Punch and I end up being able to go Power Punch bait here. The problem with Lucario is, as you're seeing, these bubbles are adding up significantly here. And I essentially get bubbled down. From a freaking Azumarill, I get bubbled down. Like, look how much those bubbles are doing. So even with 2 shields, it did not matter in the ending because I could not take this out before I get bubbled down. So even like burning both shields, it's terrible. Lucario is so glassy in this. I used 11, 14, 10 from the Mega Raid Day where I got the Force Palm on it. So I lose that one. Sand Slash. What you're also going to see is you're going to see some like good wins and losses here. I think I had like 5 steel leads. We saw Sand Slash here. You're going to see Registeel a bunch of times, all in the lead. So came in safe swap, Escav, got the Poliwrath, so that's kind of what you want. You want to pull it out. They're throwing Scald, which means if they're throwing Scald, they don't probably have Dynamic Punch. They're probably running Icy Wind Scald. So I'm less likely to worry about shielding anything and even less likely to take in any damage. Just like try and get as much farm as I can. There's an Icy Wind. That's fine. Right, we're going to farm a bit more. I'll throw right before. I don't really want to take another one. Counters are adding up a little bit, so let's just try and get this out of here. But I have shield advantage, right? Shield advantage and Poliwrath is out, and there is your absolute destroying of a Pokemon double weak to fighting. They had the Quagsire and then instant swapped. There is a Registeel on the lead. For Alligator, this one is too slow on the switch here. So for Alligator, let me essentially get like 3 to 4 counters on Registeel and then came in. But the problem with that is I'm so far ahead on energy now and counters are doing quite a lot that not only am I going to grab 2 shields here, I flip switch just countering down here. So once I saw that counter register, I'm like, I can probably just counter down at this range. So shielding up the Hydro, Shadow for Alligator, a little too glassy. So I flip switch, have energy, out comes the Reggie. Here's a super effective drill run. They're going to have to throw, or else I'm going to take them out here. So they're going to have to dump all this energy. They do, which now means Lucario can come in and get 1 or 2 Force Palms ahead before they eventually get out into whatever's in the back here. Nope, they got it into the back right away, and it is a Carbink. So I'm resisting the rock throws there. Again, Reggie, we will do this. They most likely have an answer, but again, they're really slow on the switch here. And there's your answer, Jellicent. That's okay, right? Jellicent, Poliwrath, these are the types of things that you want to try and draw out when you're using this team. Jellicent kills you. There's no hiding it. Jellicent absolutely destroys you. As you see right here, I'm taking it with the Shadow Ball, and they still have a ton of health left. It is a bubble, so bubbles are not adding up much. A little slower to get to the Shadow Ball. And again, we're just going to have to try and go 2 shield Lucario for the win here. Just going for the aggressive farm down. I do throw Thunderbolt because what I thought was like, if I go 2 Thunderbolts, maybe I can grab a shield and then I could drive and go Lucario shield advantage and they give me the shield right away. They're going to throw a move, so they're going to get it right back. But I got the 1 shield, which is kind of what I wanted. And I got a couple Force Palms in there. And it's Poliwrath. So get off a Thunderbolt. Sorry, not Thunderbolt. Thunder Punch here. Thunder Punch. Oh, that's why I just copied and pasted it. Okay, I see what happened. I'll fix the... I'm sure someone has already commented on that, but Thunderbolt's here. I accidentally just copied the saved move and copied it to Boast, even though they're different moves. Thunder Punch. Okay. In the ending, they do get to move to take me out here. Ludicolo, Razor Leafer. Okay, so Escav right away. Have to resist the Razor Leaf as opposed to taking super effective. There's your Jellicent again. This meta is so small. Now, am I going to stop playing it this week? We'll see how the views do in a couple days. Because right now, the views from the top... Again, this is a one-off cup for 1 week as opposed to Ultra League, which is back for like the 4th time. So I'm not surprised that my top teams for this was way higher. But even the views for this morning's was pretty high. So I think there are people in at least the short term that are going to want to play this league. I will ask right now for viewer submissions for Ultra League and this league. I had an Ultra League team for yesterday afternoon that I used, and then this one for tomorrow morning. But that's all I have right now. I double shield to flip switch here. I'll get an air lace off here. I will then get a counter user here. And they eventually get into Registeel, but way too late because I am very loaded. And so I already have Power Punch. And these Force Palm Power Punches are going to add up real fast. So what I'm probably going to do is just get like 1 or 2 more counters and then get into Lanturn. Yeah, just 1 more counter to get into Lanturn. Take this damage. I want to try and keep Lucario because Lucario is essentially my win con, right? So I grabbed a shield. I did an insane amount of damage. It's now in Surf range. They're going to have to throw a move to take me out, but then if they do, I can just Force Palm both down. So I remember not throwing a move and I just take them out, and then I can Spark down the Ludicolo before they raise Leaf me down. Because that is still neutral. Because they're half water. Lanturn against Ludicolo again. So again, we will go into Escav. This time they hit me with a Tentacruel. And you're just about to see the glassiness of Lucario in the ending here. So I got what I wanted to, right? Got a shield. I will get my Lanturn on this. They do have Sludge Wave in the ending here, which does a ton of damage, but that's okay because my potential win con is 2 shield Lucario. But as you're going to see, 2 glassy, even with the 2 shields here. So they hit me with the Sludge Wave, so I'm like, okay, I got to take this out because I don't want to take any more damage here and potentially get switch locked. I mean, not switch locked, but like only have 1 Pokemon left. So okay, I'm assuming Ludicolo's coming in, and what is in the back is a Toxapex. I just opened my YouTube this morning, so I saw this was a Yonkers team. I mean, I saw it after I saw this matchup, so I didn't know what it was yet. But Thunder Punch, I thought I had a chance here. Brian, I'll shield up everything. And I'm like, they only have resisted Poison Jabs and resisted Razor Leaf. I should be able, with shield advantage, to take this. And then, even in this matchup, I take this out before they even get another move off. So I have a shield for the back here. Like, I've got half health. So I thought for sure I'd be able to take this down. But resisted Razor Leafs are doing far too much. We're both 3-turn fast moves, so they're getting the moves in there. So I thought I can get to another move here, and I can. But they didn't shield up the first one. So now they can shield up this one. And then that Razor Leaf takes me out before any of my damage registers. And now they can just fast move me down. So kind of annoying there. Jellicent finally got it on the lead, which is great. They are staying in, which is also great. It means I could very easily take switch here. I'm going to have to get some water because my voice is still killing me for some reason. I have no idea why my throat is hurting. The kids aren't even home. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm just getting sick on my own apparently for some reason. Shadow Ball shielded up, so we match shields. We got such an energy advantage, which is great. So I'll take this out here. And then they come in Registeel, I believe. So I instant swap into this. This will hurt, so I'll probably shield. Because I think that this is probably going to be the hardest hitting move I'm going to see in the game right now. And they eventually come in Glycopod, but by that time I had a ton of energy and I got Aerial Ace. So Glycopod. Resist all the Poliwrath moves and hit super effective with Shadow Claw on Jellicent. Huh. And you can run like Aerial Ace for Poliwrath too if you want. Huh. Maybe test that out next. So now we get Lucario in just to chip this as much as I can. I should have thrown Thunder Punch here. There's no, like, Thunder Punch would have taken this out. Power Punch is not. So I don't know why I did not throw Power. It doesn't matter in the ending. I just Spark down. But if you're in that scenario, definitely throw the Thunder Punch. So Focus Blast takes me out, but that's okay. I can Spark down there. You can get a couple more matchups. Again, Registeel on the lead. So we're going to Escav it. What do we get hit with? They are staying in. And one of two things here. They either have no answer to this, or they're just slow on the change and don't know what's going on. And taking an energy advantage is not bad, even though I'm down shields. So I'll go down shields because Focus Blast would like just basically one-shot me. I got that off. So now I'm just going to grab that shield back or take this out. So let's see what they want to do. They do shield back. That's fine. Pulling out the Poliwrath on an Escav is what you want. I'll let it go. It is a Scald again, so they are likely running just Scald, Icy Wind. And because they threw a Focus Blast, our switch timer's already synced a bit. So I'm hoping that they come in quick so I can just get in here. And they do, which is actually huge. And they eventually come in with Lanturn. So I was sort of in the process of throwing Thunder Punch anyways. So get that off. And now I'm just going to go straight Power Punch here to just try and just hit it really hard with the Force Palms. So getting to the Power Punch, they let it go, and then I'm able to Force Palm down here before they get to a move, and I'm at another move. So let's just boost this attack even more. They're likely to shield because if they don't, I can just Force Palm down. So they shield, and now I'm boosted. So one does an insane amount of damage. They'll take me out, but I'm definitely going to outpace. Cause I think I'm already out of move. Yeah, I'm already out of Surf, and then I just Thunderbolt for good measure. One more matchup, but it's a hard counter team. So there's not, again, it's a Ferrothorn, Lead, Jellicent, Poliwrath like team. So yeah, there's nothing you can do here. Glycopod. Glycopod is interesting. I think I'm going to test that next. Probably need an answer for Lanturn. Glycopod can also neutralize the Razor Leafers. Okay, I like Glycopod. Now I just got to try and find two more Pokemon to go with it. In this very, very limited meta. I could go Glycopod Jellicent, especially if Yonkers' team is double poison in the back. So maybe I want to go Jellicent, Golisopod, and then I need something for Lanturn in the front. So like a Razor Leafer or ground type Pokemon or Ferrothorn. That can also give me kind of an answer to Poliwrath. Go Ferrothorn, Jellicent, Golisopod. Maybe I'll try that next, see if it works. So that's basically it. Yeah, so please send me some videos with Ultra League and Fossil Cup, because I will definitely not have enough for this week. I will do analysis. Let's see if PvPoke updated today, because when I tried to do the video yesterday, it did not work. Thursday. Yeah, it's going to go up Wednesday afternoon. Thursday is the second half of the Adventure Week, and it's a Rocket Takeover. But unfortunately, they do not have the rankings for Shadow Cresselia yet. Maybe I can do custom rankings, though. Can I add Crest with the Shadow? Does not look like it. I thought I saw them do that already, but I'll figure it out. If not, I know I can do analysis without the rankings. I have an idea of how it's going to affect it. But I would really like the rankings there if I could. If not, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Anyways, that is it. Yeah, this meta sucks. There's like 10 Pokemon. So we'll try a couple more teams. Maybe we'll do some Ultra League this week too. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know if you just are going to play this or Ultra League, or if you want something else. I don't know. Give me some ideas. But that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.